Welcome back.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I want to call the Drainage District Board of Directors meeting to order. We'll start with a roll call to establish quorum.
Good morning, David Fuentes, Precinct 1.
Eddie Gautier, Precinct 2.
Everardo Villarreal, Precinct 3.
Ellie Torres, Precinct 4.
Richard Cortez, County Judge, that constitutes a quorum. Mr. Singh, will you please lead
Yes,
us
sir.
in today's
Certainly
prayer?
will. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Good morning, everyone. Let us pray this morning. Father God, we continue to ask you to fill our city, county, state, and national political leaders with wisdom, understanding, discernment, knowledge, forgiveness, faithfulness, humility, and dignity. We continue to pray for our judge and four commissioners you've appointed in this great county of ours. We pray for our mayors, school board members, city council, police chiefs, district attorneys, sheriff, judges, and all who serve local communities. Continue to grant them your favor, increase their faith, and prepare them to pursue your excellence. Draw them to you and cause them to know and fulfill your purposes. Please place people in their paths that will provide scriptural, sound, and godly counsel, for without your counsel, their plans will go awry. Impart your wisdom and revelation to them about leadership and help them to lead. Deal with our leaders about keeping their hearts and motives pure. We continue to ask you to make their hearts pliable, willing, and obedient to your will. Cause each of their lives to glorify your name. Lord, we believe that you are present here with us as we turn to you in prayer. We trust and have confidence in your desire to give us every grace we need to receive today. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your immense generosity towards us. Lord, today we ask you to increase our faith so that in any trial we will trust in you. As you reminded the apostles in Luke 22:35, when I sent you out with no purse or bag or sandals, did you lack anything? They answered, nothing. Lord, we know you want us to rely on you, not on our own skills or talents. Lord, you want us to always apply our God-given human intelligence and prudence. However, we still need to rely on you to bless our work and fill in for what is lacking. Lord, so much of what we are faced with each day seems to be beyond our capabilities, yet we see clearly that you want us to continue pushing forward, trusting in your providence. We know this is not easy. We ask for today your help to have confidence in you, and as we face any obstacle, and may we always pray for your guidance and assistance rather than relying on our own selves when we face those obstacles. Scripture reminds us the more we seek you, the more we will find you. May we always continue to seek you in everything we do, and we always work as working for you. We ask this all in Son Jesus' name. Amen.
Did anybody sign up for open forum?
No, sir, not for drainage.
Can we go on to the approval of the consent agenda?
Yes, sir, Judge. General operations, check register, everything that is on the list has been vetted by my team. We do recommend approval, sir.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 5A.
Yes, sir. Item 5A1, requesting approval to process vendor payments via ACH direct deposits. We are already in the phase of paying our employees via direct deposits, and we've run some tests through the Treasurer's Department, and we're requesting action so we can pay our vendors with direct deposit. And I'd like to add, subject to legal review, just make sure that the language that we have on there in the agreements, it's in accordance with all the legalities behind it. So we're asking action on this.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Requesting approval authorization for vendor direct deposits and financial institution verification forms. Item 3, requesting approval to establish ACH limits by bank account, general fund $5 million, special revenue $2 million, capital projects $15 million, debt service $1 million, and payroll $1 million. And item 4, approval of ACDD1 ACH procedures and establishment that direct deposits file will be uploaded to the bank after board of directors meetings. We do request approval on 5A 2, 3, 4, subject to legal review.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 5B1, requesting authority to exercise 60-day grace period extension for fuel, gasoline, diesel, and on and off highway with Gulf Star Petroleum, Inc., contract number CCD1 2104209007, are the same rates, terms, and conditions for completion of the procurement process to award of a new contract.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 2, requesting authority to advertise and approval of procurement packet, i.e. legal notice, specifications, draft contract, et cetera, for fuel, gasoline, and diesel on and off highway, RFP number ACDD1 23071031AG, including the re-advertisement of the project in the event the bids are rejected and no bids are received, the project is still required.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C1, requesting approval to seek bid bond claim against Go Underground LLC for the project Glasscock Road, Mile 4 Road to Mile 5 Road, stormwater management RFP number ACDD 12305109227 ESZ, awarded to Go Underground. So this contractor submitted a bid, pulled their bid, we met with them, and we're asking that we go after their bid bond, and then the next item will proceed with the second bidder.
So they didn't want to do the job, or they started and didn't finish?
They didn't want to do the job. They said their bid was, they had committed some errors, but what concerns us was that they came back and said, well, if we make these adjustments to the bid, which is under the second bidder, we'll do it. It doesn't work that way. You know, your bid has to be, it's a serious thing because the second and third bidder, the difference is very minimal, like maybe 50,000. If we throw all the bids out and rebid, then it's becoming an issue for the other bidders to say, well, you've seen my numbers, you know, so we want to be serious about what we do at the district, and if you're going to submit a bid, we want you to check it, recheck it, because once we get into that agreement, we want to do business and keep forward. We don't want to do this, but this is something that I think we need to do to say this is something that everyone needs to look at and make sure that when they bid a project that they do want to do.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C2, subject to the bid bond claims against Go Underground LLC, requesting approval to accept bids and award a construction contract. The next lowest and most responsible bidder, Science Brothers Construction, the amount of $2,317,049 for the project Glasscock Road to Mile 4 Road to Mile 5 Road Stormwater Management, RFP number ACDD 12305109227 ESZ, as recommended project engineer JNR Engineering LLC, subject to legal review and compliance, House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C3, pursuant to Texas Logan Code 262031B, requesting authority approval as a Drainage District General Manager to execute change orders that involve an increase or decrease of cost of $50,000 or less, and no event to exceed the change order statutory limits. Original contract price may not be decreased by 18% or more with the consent of the contractor.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item D.
Before you move real quick, I know that they do work for other projects.
Yes, sir.
I mean, just keep an eye on that.
Oh, no, we are, sir. And the project that they have, it's ongoing. You know, yes, sir. We monitor that very closely.
Just because if there's a financial impact,
Yes, sir.
things start moving around, you know.
Yes, sir. We'll monitor that. D, request approval of our interlocal agreement with the Dow County Regional Mobility Authority as it relates to Highway 365 project, subject to final legal review. We have this agreement to do perform some services for the RMA, and it's just an extension of that agreement. What we received, we don't see anything change, but we'll have legal review it, but everything should be in order. We do recommend that we take action subject to legal review.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item F, I'm sorry, it's item E. Requesting approval to enter an agreement for possession and use for Meat Exports LLC as it pertains to Dowd County RMA 365 Alpha OD7E and authority for the chairman of the board to execute documents pending final legal review.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
F1, acceptance donation deed from Tule A. Mayer Limited Partnership as it pertains to 3.21 tract of land out of Lot 2, Block 12 with A.J. McCall subdivision for the South Lateral Drainage Ditch and authority for the chairman of the board to execute documents. And then item 2, approval of release of easement that pertains to 2.85 acre tract of land out of Lot 2, Block 12, A.J. McCall subdivision for the South Lateral Drainage Ditch and authority for the chairman of the board to execute documents.
Motion to approve? F1 and 2?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 6A, approval application payment number 3, in the amount of $62,697.96 for Memorial LLC pertaining to construction contract CACD 1-21017R0502 Westwood Drain, additional box structure. Mr. Johnson Dua from office is the engineer. Yes.
So moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 7A, requesting approval of change order number 2, reflecting an increase in the amount of $119,907.12 and additional 40 construction calendar days for South Lateral IBWC number 23AL 2018 bond referendum project number 34, C ACDD 1220337, 0712 with Memorial LLC, as recommended by Ms. Barrera from my office.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B, requesting approval of closing documents parcel 2314, as it relates to Part 23 of the 2018 Drainage Bond Program, mile 11 North, Texas Boulevard Project, and authority for the chairman of the board to execute documents pending final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Yes, I'll go through C1 through 6, if I may, Judge.
Yes.
C1, approval application payment number 2 in the amount of $78,924.10 from Mobile LLC pertaining to construction contract CACD 1-21050R0530 wide drain Phase 1. Item 2, approval application payment number 7 in the amount of $8,831.06 from RBM Contractors pertaining to construction contract number CACD 1-220510117 East Mercedes. Item 3, approval application payment number 3 in the amount of $83,433.44 from RDH pertaining to construction contract ACDD 1-21047-1130 Fayetteville Drain Improvements. Item 4, approval application payment number 9 in the amount of $33,480 from Go Underground pertaining to construction contract ACDD 1-22019-0420 Highway 281 FM 88. Item 5, approval application payment number 2 in the amount of $38,450.01 from RBM Contractor pertaining to construction contract ACDD 1-23014-0426 Mile 10 North and Baseline. And item 6, approval application payment of 6 in the amount of $23,494.26 from Texas Cordy Construction pertaining to construction contract ACDD 1-22003-0222 Mission McAllen Radio Phase 2. We do recommend approval item C1 through 6.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 8A, 1, request approval to accept bids and award a construction contract to lowest and most responsive bidder, RG Enterprise LLC, in the amount of $6,785,156.16 for the project South Main Channel Improvements Phase 1, 2023 Bond Project 3, RFP number ACDD 1-23-05310-25 ESC, as recommended by project engineer, Mr. Ansel Dewar from my office, subject to legal review and compliance, House Bill 1295.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
This is our first bond, 2023 bond program project that's going for construction. Item 8.2, pursuant to text load code 262031B, requesting authority and approval, change as general manager to execute change orders involving increase or decrease in cost of $50,000 or less in no event to exceed the change order statutory limits. The original contract may not be decreased by 18% or more without the consent of the contract.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. B1, requesting approval of final negotiated professional engineering service agreement, LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineers, in connection to alternate radio drain 2023 bond referendum project number 11, contract number CACD 1-23065-1031, as approval of negotiations on 9/5/23, subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
B2, accepts and approval of organization number 1 in the amount of $317,136 as submitted by LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineers through contract number CACD 1-23065-1031 to provide fresh engineering service for alternate radio drain 2023 bond referendum project number 11, subject to final review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. C1, requesting approval of final negotiated professional engineering service agreement with BDC Engineering LLC, connection West Main Drain 3 Extension Phase 4, 2023 bond referendum project number 14, contract number CACD 1-23068-1031, as approved for negotiations on 9/5/23, subject to final review. Subject to final review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. C2, accepts and approval of work session number 1 in the amount of $122,383.31 as submitted at BDC Engineering LLC to provide professional engineering service for West Main Drain 3 Extension Phase 4, 2023 bond referendum project number 14, contract number CACD 1-23068-1031, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item D1, requesting approval of final negotiated professional engineering service agreement, BDC Engineering LLC, in connection with the Mission McAllen Drain Phase 2, 2023 bond referendum project number 12, contract number CACD 1-23066-1031, as approved for negotiation on 9/5/23, subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
D2, accepts and approval work session number 1 in the amount of $172,105.48 as submitted by BDC Engineering LLC through contract number CACD 1-23066-1031 to provide fresh engineering service for Mission McAllen Drain Phase 2, 2023 bond referendum project number 12, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
E1, requesting approval of the final negotiated professional engineering service agreement with LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineers, in connection with the West Main Drain 3 Extension Phase 1, 2023 bond referendum project number 14, contract number CACD 1-23-067-1031, as approved for negotiations on 9/5/23, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
E2, accepts and approval work session number 1 in the amount of $208,317 is submitted by LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineers, through contract number CACD 1-23-067-1031 to provide professional engineering service for West Main Drain 3 Extension Phase 1, 2023 bond referendum project number 14, subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
F1, requesting approval of final negotiated professional engineering service agreement with Sames, Inc. in connection with Mission McAllen Drain Phase 3, 2023 bond referendum project number 12, contract number CACD 1-23-071-1031, as approved for negotiations on 9/19/23. Subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
F2, accepts and approval work session number 1 in the amount of $173,401.47 is submitted by Sames, Inc. through contract number CACD 1-23-071-1031 to provide professional engineering service for Mission McAllen Drain Phase 3, 2023 bond referendum project number 12, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
G1, request approval of final negotiated professional engineering service agreement with Quintanilla Haley and Associates, Inc. in connection with the structure 606AL and ditch improvement 2023 bond referendum project number 22, contract number CACD 1-23-069-1031, as approved for negotiation 9/5/23, subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. G2, acceptance and approval work session number 1 in the amount of $73,046.43 as submitted by Quintanilla Haley and Associates through contract number CACD 1-23-069-1031 to provide professional engineering service for structure 606AL and ditch improvements 2023 bond referendum project number 22, subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
H1, request approval of final negotiated professional engineering service agreement with Sames, Inc. in connection with the West Main Drain 3 Extension Phase 2, 2023 bond referendum project number 14, contract number CACD 1-23-072-1031, as approved for negotiation 9/5/23, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
H2, acceptance and approval work session number 1 in the amount of $259,733.19 is submitted by Sames, Inc. through contract number CACD 1-23-072-1031 to provide professional engineering service for West Main Drain 3 Extension Phase 2, 2023 bond referendum project number 14, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item I, acceptance and approval work session number 5 to provide geotechnical field and laboratory service in the amount of $19,496.74 submitted by PDC Engineering for structure 606AL and ditch improvements 2023 bond referendum project 22, contract number CACD 1-23-036-0725.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
J, acceptance and approval work session number 4 to provide geotechnical field and laboratory service in the total amount $35,802.32 as submitted by BDC Engineering LLC for ditch 1, 9, 2, and 4A in La Villa, Ed Cachelsa, 2023 bond referendum project number 8 through contract number 23-036-0725.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We have a couple of real estate matters.
Okay, pursuant to subchapter D of chapter 551 of Texas Government Code, we'll be retiring to closed session to discuss items listed in code sections .072, .074, and .071. I have a motion to do so.
Motion made.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I have 9:49. Okay, we're back from executive session. Call the meeting back to order. We do have some action items to take.
Yes, Judge, on item 10A, possible action of real estate acquisition, action is needed to authorize Mr. Sassine to proceed as discussed in the closed session.
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge.
I believe that concludes our all agenda items. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
We are adjourned. Let me wait for two commissioners to get back real quick. Okay, I'm going to call the Commissioners' Court meeting to order. We'll start with a roll call to establish quorum.
Good morning, David Fuentes, Precinct 1.
Richard Cortez, County Judge.
Everardo Villarreal, Precinct 3.
Eli Torres, Precinct 4.
That constitutes a quorum. Today, we're honored to have Sergeant Alfonso Salmadon. He was a sergeant in the U.S. Air Force from 1978 to 1982, and he worked for our County Facilities Department. Sergeant, please lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
And thank you for your service. Today, we're also very honored to have the Honorable Judge Novi Gonzalez. He's the district judge for the 370 District Court. He also serves as the administrative judge for our county. Judge?
Thank you for having us all gather here for this prayer. And I ask that everyone who wishes to bow your heads. Lord our Father, we humbly pray that you continue to bless the people of our community with your love and understanding so that they find their own peace, that you guard and guide them to be good and loving neighbors, for we all know that their reward will be peace and love in return, that you guide our elected officials to be responsive to the needs of all the people and not selfishly govern in a manner contrary to your teachings. Lord God, it is with humility that we pray for these blessings from you in an effort to continue to make our valley a better place for everyone, native and foreign, all the same. Amen.
Thank you, Judge. Next, we have the approval of the consent agenda.
There are no concerns on the consent agenda.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge, if you don't mind, we have the people for the proclamation resolution on their way.
Okay.
We could just move.
We'll move
go
to
ahead and
open,
move
we'll
along.
move to open forum then.
Thank you.
Yes, we do have 3 participants under open forum. Our first participant is Ms. Fern McClarity. And for the audience, I would like to remind the public that they're always welcome to participate in public forum. They need to be familiar with the rules of decorum, which prohibit direct and indirect personal attacks on members of the court or any county individuals. The comments made should also pertain to county business and cannot be threatening in nature. Ms. McClary, there is a 3-minute time limit. I will advise when there is 1 minute, and I will start when you start.
Today is going to be short. I see that 23A5 on the agenda today is about the old courthouse, the tearing down of it. So thank God she's still standing, because the county couldn't be open if it were down, because obviously the new courthouse is not ready. And we were wondering about the $100,000 a month that we're paying for the management company that's overseeing and doing. We'd like to know what's going on. What have they found out? You're keeping the public completely in the dark on this, and it is our money. And today you have 1, 2, 3, 4 things that are on the agenda, and I signed up for each one. So maybe you could explain what that expense is and what's going on. Again, I'm glad that the old courthouse, she's still standing.
Thank you, ma'am. Our next presenter is, and I apologize if I don't get the name correctly, but Dendia? Ms. Dendia? Thank you. Ms. Dendia, there is a 3-minute time limit. I'll advise when there's 1 minute, and I will start when you start.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, Honorable Judge, Commissioners. My name is Dendia Bayi, and I currently reside in Mission, Texas. I am the Executive Director for Pause for Help. We are a nonprofit 501c3, and our mission is to protect and advocate for our community animals and to look after the welfare of these animals. We have come before Commissioners Court in the past 2 years consistently asking for effective leadership and to make a change in helping to find services for our community that are affordable for spay and neutering. Pause for Help has worked diligently in cooperation with the City of Mission and other local leaders in effecting change. We were recently awarded the Mission Chamber of Commerce Community Impact Award, as well as the Keller Williams Icon Award for our community service. I am here this morning to publicly recognize and thank Commissioner Ever Villarreal and Precinct 3 for graciously inviting us recently to partner and collaborate in a barbecue fundraiser that included an adoption event for animals, car show, and a pop-up market for their community. We sold out of these barbecue tickets, and we were extremely pleased with the opportunity and the confidence you have placed in us. Thank you, Commissioner. Aníbal and Laura were well organized and instrumental in making this a great success. The volunteers who participated on both sides, including the county volunteers who graciously spent their time and resources, and our Pause for Help volunteers, made a huge difference in making sure this project was smooth and successful. The funds raised were earmarked for medical and spay and neuter services for community animals, and we have been very successful in vaccinating, testing, and altering these animals so they do not contribute to the overpopulation concern. We have, in fact, been able to make an impact on the welfare of these animals. We recognize and understand we have challenging work ahead, and we would like to continue to be included as a partner in masterminding, brainstorming, and working together to find solutions in assisting our community. On behalf of myself, our community, our outstanding board of directors, and our compassionate volunteers, we want to congratulate you, Ever, and thank you so much for recognizing and sharing your resources and making a difference in our community. I trust that each of you will continue to place our community and this need as a top priority. And again, we want to thank you and acknowledge you and your precinct for your outstanding efforts. Thank you.
Thank you. Last presenter is Mr. Osuna, Jesse Osuna. Mr. Osuna, there is a 3-minute time limit. I will advise when there is 1 minute, and I will start when you start, sir.
Great, thank you. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. We're just coming here, coming as the Vice Chair of Hope Family Health Center, just to publicly thank the Commission and some of the Commissioners individually that continue to put their faith behind Hope and the funds behind Hope. We're thankful for the additional $60,000 that y'all provided to us to start the second round of training to do more services for the county residents that are our most vulnerable population. Some of y'all may know we opened up our second location in Weslaco earlier this year. So our services are definitely expanding, and the money that you continue to infuse into the clinic is being very well spent. We're trying to stretch every penny because, believe it or not, our patient population continues to grow. So we will be continue to knock on your doors for CDBG funds as rounds come. But we're very grateful for this second round of the $60,000. And you know, we, being a former employee of the county, I know that we always constantly worry, like, is the money being well spent? Are the people being treated? And the answer for Hope is yes. So just thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. We continue to be a good partner for y'all, and we're just immensely grateful for your faith in us. Thanks.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Judge, that concludes open forum.
Okay, we'll go to item 7A, District Courts. Who's going to take that one, brother?
This is for the 449, if I may, for the 449 for the Honorable Judge. Oh, Ms. Flores is on the line.
Good morning, Commissioners, Judge. Hope each of you are doing well. Melissa Flores on behalf of Judge Rene Rodriguez Betancourt. Today we have 3 items on the agenda in relation to our juvenile specialty courts. Item 7A, AI 93042, entitled 449 District Court Fiscal Year 2024 Juvenile Drug Court Program. Approve to submit a budget adjustment to the Office of the Governor, Criminal Justice Division for the fiscal year 2024 Hidalgo County Juvenile Drug Court Program. Grant number 4426002.
Motion to approve?
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 7B, AI 93024, entitled 449 District Court Fiscal Year 2024 Lifelines Girls Juvenile Mental Health Court Program. We are seeking one, authorization and approval to accept grant award in relation to the fiscal year 2024 Hidalgo County Lifelines Girls Juvenile Mental Health Court Program in the amount of $114,170.52 from the Office of the Governor Criminal Justice Division for the period of September the 1st, 2023 to August the 31st, 2024, with authority for county judge as authorized official to accept award electronically. 2, approval of certification of revenues as certified by county auditor for the fiscal year 2024 Hidalgo County Lifelines Girls Juvenile Mental Health Court Grant Program in the amount of $114,170.52 and appropriation of same.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 7C, AI 93048, entitled 449 District Court Fiscal Year 2024 Lifelines Girls Juvenile Mental Health Court Program. Approval to submit a budget adjustment to the Office of the Governor Criminal Justice Division for the fiscal year 2024 Hidalgo County Lifelines Girls Juvenile Mental Health Court Program, grant number 4426102.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. You know, let's go to item 16A so we can have Ms. Peña.
Thank you, Judge, and thank you, Commissioners, for your support of the Head Start program. Item number 16A, we are requesting your approval for the organizational chart that is in line with the new change of scope.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 16B, we're requesting your approval of the absence control policy to define catastrophic illness. This is in line with Civil Service Commission and also looking at the Texas Controller's Office definition of catastrophic illness. Request approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. And item 16C, we are requesting no action on this item at this time.
Okay.
Our next item is 16D. We are requesting approval to purchase building maintenance and repair operational supplies and equipment for contract number 657-21 through the Hidalgo County membership's participation with the Texas Association School Board by boards multiple award vendors for the term of TASB contract expiring for November 30th, 2024 for the vendors McCoy's Building Supply, Home Depot Pro, and Granger. Request approval.
Motion to approve? Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
And finally, our item 16E, discussion and approval for a request to enter into a 2-year interlocal agreement with the Hidalgo County Head Start Program and Downey Independent School District for the central kitchen, and this is going to be for $0.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. I heard you had a great event at the island.
Thank you, sir, and thank you to all of you for sending your representatives. It was a great event, and I do want to obviously remind you that today is Halloween. We want to invite you to if you have time, to come to any of our 30 Head Start facilities. And I just wanted to tell you, the Hidalgo County Head Start program really tries to foster a culture of belonging and respect, even during this time of Halloween, and we encourage our staff to dress up with the children, but we remind them to be thoughtful and inclusive in selecting the costumes that they wear, that their choice should always be respectful of the diverse cultural and life experiences of our children and our families and our staff. But thank you again for your continued support. Thank you, sirs.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Commissioner,
ma'am.
we're ready for your proclamation.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay. Then we'll go to item 8A, District Attorney's Office.
Good morning, Commissioners. Judge Rosalinda Cantu presenting for the District Attorney's Office. Item 8A, Border Prosecution Grant, Fund 1281. We're asking for approval to submit a BPU grant number 253811, budget adjustment to the Office of the Governor.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 8B, the DA's Forensic Evidence Testing Grant. We're asking for approval of budget adjustment submitted on October 18th, 2023 to the Office of the Governor for the Forensic Evidence Testing Grant, number 4430801.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 8C, the DA Domestic Violence Unit Grant, Fund 1281. We're asking for approval of 1 and 2. Approval to accept the fiscal year 2022 Domestic Violence Unit Grant Award in the amount of $86,755.68 from the Office of the Governor, Criminal Justice Division for the period of October 1st, 2023 through September 30th, 2024, with authority for county judge as authorized official to accept award electronically. We're also asking for approval of the certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor for the fiscal year 2022 Domestic Violence Unit Grant in the amount of $86,755.68 and appropriation of the same.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 8D, the DA Domestic Violence Unit Grant Fund 1281. We're asking for approval to submit a budget adjustment for the Domestic Violence Unit Grant, number 3596506, to the Office of the Governor.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Item 9A, Sheriff's Office.
Judge, I have a question.
Oh, shit.
Just real quick, are we working on trying to make this agenda shorter, or did that not work out in the end, or where are we on that? We still looking into that?
Yes.
Okay. Just wondering.
9A.
Morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. Captain Stephen Cortez presenting on behalf of Sheriff Guerra. Item 9A, requesting approval from the Sheriff's Office for federal sharing of the DOJ account 1229, requesting approval of appropriation of funds from Department of Justice account in the amount of $187,552.
So moved.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 9B, Sheriff's Office body-worn camera grant 1284, seeking approval to accept the grant award for body-worn cameras for the HCSO in the amount of $88,200 with a 25% cash match. And item 9B2, authorization for the county judge as the authorized official to electronically sign for the grant award from the related documents.
Motion to approve 9B 1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 9C, Sheriff's Office fiscal year 2024, FBI 1284. It has three parts to that. With your permission, I'll read all three. 9C1, approval to accept overtime funding agreement from the Federal Bureau of Investigation for fiscal year 2024 from October the 1st, 2023 through September 30th of 2024 in the amount of $20,707.50. 9C2, authorization to pay overtime reimbursable under the agreement terms and conditions. And item 9C3, approval of certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor for fiscal year 2024 FBI overtime agreement in the amount of $20,707.50 and appropriation of the same.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 9D has two parts as well. One, approval of certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor's office. And 9D2, approval of budget appropriation for $49,611.12.
Motion to approve 9D 1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
Item 10A, Constable Precinct 2.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. Armando Campos for Constable Martin Cantu. Item 10A, 92936, discussion, consideration, and approval to appoint Roberto Ruiz as Deputy Constable by Constable Martin Cantu in accordance with Texas Local Government Code Section 86.011.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks, sir.
Judge, Commissioners, thank you.
Item 11A, Constable Precinct 3.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. I am Chief Deputy Jerry Simona with Larry Gallardo, Precinct 3 Constables. Under 11A, we have the Constable Precinct 3 Fiscal Year 2024 Local Border Security Program, the LBSP 1284. Number 1, authorization and approval to accept grant award in relation to Fiscal Year 2024 Local Border Security Program, LBSP, in the amount of $110,000 from the Office of the Governor, Homeland Security Grants Division for the period of September 1st, 2023 to August 31st, 2024, with the authority of the county judge as authorized official to accept the award electronically. Number 2, authorization to pay overtime reimbursable under the grants terms and conditions. And number 3, approval of the certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor for the fiscal year 2024 local border security program grant in the amount of $110,000 and appropriation of the same.
Motion to approve 11A, 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Under 11B, under Constable Precinct 3, fiscal year 2023 Operation Slowdown Grant of 1284, requesting approval to ratify acceptance of grant award AI 90870 CC of May 30th, 2023, due to the in-kind match needs to be covered by cash match, which will be funded by general fund, and approval of the interfund transfer to fund cash match required for the grant.
Motion to approve B, 1, and 2.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you very much. Item 12A, Constable Precinct 4.
Judge, Commissioners, Barrera with the Constable Precinct 4's office presenting for Constable Gaitan. Under 12A is the request ratification of grant award AI 92784, which was approved in Commissioners Court 10/17/2023, and approval of certification of revenues by County Auditor in relation to the Spirit of Blue Foundation grant.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Under 12B, requesting authorization and approval for County Treasurer to process payment for medical reimbursement in the amount of $100 for Deputy Sergeant Romeo Peña Jr. After auditing procedures are completed by county auditors, Sergeant Peña paid for medical expense out of his pocket and as requested by the Texas Department of Public Safety for his current assignments.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Let's go item 18A for the Elections Department. Get her back to work.
Hi, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Hilda Salinas, Elections Administrator, here to present to you today. Agenda item number 92959, discussion on election updates. Early voting for the 2023 November Special Constitutional Amendment election continues until this Friday, November 3rd. All 29 early voting polling locations will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So far, we have had 13,387 people vote in person for this election. In comparison to 2021, on this day, we had 10,354 people vote in person. So we are seeing an increase in voter turnout. So we encourage voters to head out to the polls so that way they can vote early. Election day is Tuesday, November 7th, 2023, and all 40 polling locations will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Hidalgo County does implement the countywide polling place program on Election Day. This means that if you reside in the city of Mission and you find yourself in the city of Weslaco on Election Day and you have not voted, you can go vote at your nearest polling location on Election Day. Your ballot will be there. As there are 14 amendments on the ballot, we ask voters to visit our website at www.hidalgocounty.us/elections to view your sample ballot before you head to the polls. And if you have any questions, we encourage voters to call our office at 956-318-2570. Do you have any questions? I can proceed. Okay. Number 2, approval of the November 7, 2023 Special Constitutional Amendment Election and Local Entities Election Services Contract between Hidalgo County and the following entities: Mission Consolidated Independent School District, as well as Progreso Independent School District. I recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Agenda item 93015, pursuant to Texas Constitutional Article 3, Section 52, requesting approval to purchase promotional items under public purpose to include the following item, which is a closed back table throw, 8 feet. I recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Happy Halloween.
We're going back to item 13, Human Resources. Erica?
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Erika Reina for the Department of Human Resources. Item 13A, I'm requesting a waiver of the following if applicable for the personnel items listed. I need action on item number 3, the budget amendment policy, personnel-related amendments.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 13B is approval to waive the 2024 contribution or donation of sick leave hours to the sick leave pool for current enrolled participants due to the current level of sick leave pool hours. Employees not currently enrolled and who wish to enroll must contribute to the sick leave hours as per the sick leave policy. I do recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 13C for the County Clerk's Office, approve of the following actions effective upon Commissioner's Court approval. And for calendar year 2024, the action is to delete slot 0063 and 0064 Clerk 1s at a grade 1 and create slot 0088, 0097 Deputy County Clerk 2s at a grade 7. Judge Commissioners, we are working with the County Clerk's Office on a restructure of their office. The new creations will be funded from within their office's budget. I do recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 13D for the District Attorney's Office, approval to award a discretionary step for the employees listed below in accordance with HR criteria certification as per Section 8.3 of the Classification and Compensation Plan effective upon Commissioner's Court approval. And for calendar year 2024, it's a discretionary step 5 for slot 0193 and Assistant District Attorney 2 at a grade 15 and discretionary step 4 for slot 0209 Assistant District Attorney 2 at a grade 15. Item 2 is approval of the following actions effective upon Commissioner's Court approval. And for calendar year 2024, the actions to decrease the supplemental allowance for slot A197 Assistant District Attorney 5 from $7,883 to $2,568 and increase supplemental allowance for slot 0167 Assistant District Attorney 3 $5,124 to $10,439. Item 13D3 is approval to extend the following temporary positions effective November 11th, 2023 through the end of the year, December 31st, 2023. This is for slot T001, a clerk 1 at a grade 1. I do recommend approval of these items.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 14A, Urban County, Mr. De La Garza.
Yes, good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. Steve De La Garza for Urban County, 14A1, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under the Texas Local Government Code 262.024A4 for professional engineering services. A2, presentation of the scoring grid for the purposes of ranking by Commissioners Court of at least 3 professional engineering firms from the county's approved pool as graded and evaluated by the City of La Villa, Urban County Program, and Hidalgo County Purchasing Department in connection with and funded through Hidalgo County Urban County Program years 34, 35, and 36, La Villa Flood Drainage Improvement Funds. Sames Inc. got a grading of 90.6%, Isaguirre Engineering 80%, International Consulting 74%, and item 14A3, authority to negotiate a professional engineering service contract with the #1 ranked firm of Sames Inc. for the provision of engineering service for the Urban County Program years 34, 35, and 36, La Villa Flood Drainage Improvements Project.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor
Thank
say
you.
aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'm sorry, 14B. The Urban County Program requests approval of subrecipient agreements with 2 nonprofit agency allocations. Urban County Program CDBG Year 36 funds will be used retroactively effective July 1st, 2023 through May 31st, 2024.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 14C, discussion, consideration, and action for approval of the best and final negotiated contract for professional engineering services with B2 Engineering LLC in the amount of $52,269, utilizing CDBG FY 31, 32, 33, and 35 La Jolla Water Sewer Improvements Funding and approval of work authorization number 1 subject to HB 1295.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. De La Garza. Item
Thank you.
15A, Mr. Olivares.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Andy Olivares, Hidalgo County Health and Human Services. Item 15A, sir, is a discussion and consideration and approval to draw down funds for the FFY 22 GME IGT That stands for the Graduate Medical Education Program and Intergovernmental Transfer. Instructions of the Local Provider Participation Fund with a transfer date of November 6, 2023, and a settlement date of November 7, 2023, in the amount of $1,832,679.51. We recommend take action on this item, sir.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Item B is approval certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor from the Local Provider Participation Fund in the amount determined by Health and Human Services Commission of $1,832,679.51.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item C is approval of appropriations of funds from the Local Provider Participation Fund in the amount to be determined by Health and Human Services Commission of $1,832,679.51.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B is requested approval of the interlocal cooperation agreement between the City of McAllen and the County of Hidalgo. This is for on-site sewage specification program, the OSSF program, in partnership with the City of McAllen.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item C is requested approval to accept the county judge to e-sign the Public Health Emergency Preparedness Grant HHS 001311200038, Amendment Number 1. The purpose of the amendment is to replace Section 10 of the Federal Award Information.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, and have a
Longoria.
blessed day, sir.
Item 17A, Community Service Agency, Mr. Longoria.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Let me go ahead and start the video. Item 17A is discussion, consideration, and possible action to accept the amendment for AmeriCorps Senior Companion Program application ID number 23SC258539 for fiscal year 2023. The federal award is $788,956. The state award is $6,791, and the county match is $61,000.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 17B is discussion, consideration, and possible action to accept the amendment for AmeriCorps Senior Foster Grandparents Program, application ID 23F258537 for fiscal year 2023. The federal award is $448,128. The state award is $5,476, and the county match would be $38,000.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Longoria.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioners.
Item 19A, Planning Department, Mr. Ureste.
Good afternoon, Judge and Commissioners. Anthony Odesti with the Planning Department. 19A1 for Wisconsin Water Subdivision in Precinct 4. They're seeking preliminary approval with a variance request. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item number 2, final approval with financial guarantee. This is Casa Paraíso subdivision in Precinct 3. This is a one-lot, single-family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item, item B, Olmedo subdivision in Precinct 3. This is a 3-lot commercial subdivision on 5 Mile Line and Benson Palm. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item number C, Leal Ranch subdivision in Precinct 4. This is a 15-lot, single-family subdivision off of Mile 20 North Road and Valverde Road. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
For items 3A, final approval. Moonlight Glow subdivision in Precinct 1. This is off of Mile 5 West Road and Mile 10 North Road. This is a 2-lot, single-family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Items 3B, 3R Ranch subdivision in Precinct 1. This is off of Mel C. Gray Road and Mile 12 and a half North Road. This is a 2-lot, single-family. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item C, Uri Estate subdivision in Precinct 1. This is off of Eldora Road and Gully Road. This is a 13 lot single-family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to, second?
Why are the number of streetlights not applicable?
Because there's no internal roads on this subdivision, so we only require streetlights when it's an internal road.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item number D, it's Western Meadows subdivision in precinct 3. This is off of mile 5 and Western Road. This is a 20 lot single family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Why don't we have streetlights in this one?
This is also off of a major road, so we don't require lights when it's internal, when there is no internal streets.
And who made all those decisions now? Did we make those decisions? Because
That is
everybody's looking for lights.
This is based off of our model subdivision rules. This is something we have talked about with some of the developers and maybe going back and visiting if there is a need for streetlights off of our major roads.
Yeah, because all the commissioners are being bombarded to put in streetlights. We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item, item E, Malus 2 subdivision in precinct 3. This is off of mile 4 road and Iowa Road. This is a 21 lot single family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second. I just want to put in the record, same thing here. Why no streetlights?
I think they all
Same
have
thing, no?
frontage. They all have frontage to a main road, so there's no
Correct.
in-road.
Okay.
They're gonna come back wanting lights.
And all the streetlights were being requested, Judge, are within subdivisions. This really needs a lot of planning if we're gonna be putting streetlights along all rural roads. I mean, you're talking about opening up a can of worms.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Well, we want to put in the record so the public will know.
Sure.
Okay. Motion carries.
Next item, Eduardo's number 24 subdivision in precinct 3. This is off of Inspiration Road and mile 6 North Road. This is a 67 lot single family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Item
Thank you,
20
Judge and Commissioner.
You ready for your,
So I'm gonna do the presentation of 28 and B first, Judge, and then we'll present
all right?
the proclamation if it's okay with you guys.
All right?
I appreciate it. Pepe Cabeza de Vaca, Assistant Chief of Staff for Commissioner David Fuentes, Hidalgo County Precinct 1. Item 28, discussion, consideration, and action on approval of resolution authorizing Hidalgo County to apply and execute documents necessary for the EDA Disaster Supplemental Funding 2023 federal assistance application needed for the planning, acquisition, and design of the 2023 EDA Project Industrial Roadway Corridor Improvement Project.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
20B,
Hold up.
there being no action?
Yes, sir. 28-2.
28-2, yes.
28.
No action.
No action. 20B, requesting approval to accept the counteroffers to purchase a tract of land known as parcels number 22, 25, 49, and 59 associated with the Mile 6 West Road Improvement Project, RCSG 0921-02355, with authority for the county judge to sign administration evaluation and approval.
So move.
Second.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we're going to item 5A.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge Commissioners. Item 5A, Pepe Cabeza de Vaca, presented on behalf of Commissioner David Fuentes' office. Proclamation recognizing the outstanding student leaders from the Rio Grande Valley at the prestigious Texas Boys and Girls State Leadership Conference. Whereas the RGV Boys State Alumni Group sponsored 9 outstanding students leaders from across the Rio Grande Valley, consisting of 8 boys state delegates and 1 blue-bonnet girl state delegate, to represent their respective high schools at the prestigious American Legion Auxiliary Leadership Conference called Texas Boys State and Girls State. The Texas Boys State was held on June 11 to the 16, 2023 at the University of Texas at Austin, and the Texas Blue-Bonnet Girls State was held on June 18 to the 24th, 2023 at the Texas Lutheran College in Seguin. And whereas ALA founded Texas Boys State and Girls State in an effort to educate our youth on the duties, privileges, and responsibilities of American citizenship, give future citizens an opportunity to learn the problems of government, inform them of the rights and privileges of American citizenship, and instill a deep sense of the personal responsibilities and obligations which this citizenship entails. And whereas this week-long learning experience from Texas' top 1,000 junior leaders are among the most respected and selective educational programs of government instruction for the high school students. And whereas the exemplary student leaders are Brian De Luna from Weslaco East High School, Obed Max Alvarez from McAllen High School, Isaac Santoyo Rustrian from McAllen High School, Ethan Hernandez from PSGA North, Julian Alvarado from Donna High School, Damian Martinez from Donna High School, Gabriel Enriquez from Donna High School, Jacob Alexander Rebollar from Donna High School, and Lily Garza from Weslaco High School. And whereas the RGV Boys States Alumni Group sponsors are Precinct 1 County Commissioner David Fuentes, a Weslaco High School alumnus, Luciano Garza III, a Weslaco High School alumnus and senior counselor, Carlos Galvan, a San Benito High School alumnus, Judge Kino Flores, a La Joya alumnus, Jaime Solis, a Donna High School alumnus, Daniel Vela, a McAllen High School alumnus, Rudy Ramirez, a San Benito High School alumnus, Dr. Dusty Luna, an Edinburgh North High School alumnus, and Ricardo Rodriguez, an honorary sponsor. Now thereof be it proclaimed that Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby recognize these outstanding students leaders who represent Hidalgo County at the prestigious Texas Boys and Blue Bonnet Girls State Leadership Conference programs and applaud their academic strides and community service. Approves this 31st day of October 2023.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Luciano Garza will say a few words on behalf of the board.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Thank you for having us once again, and thank you, Commissioner Fuentes, for recognizing our student leaders, our future community leaders. And it was about 8 years ago that we formed RGV Boys State Alumni Group. And when I found out that some of our schools were not sending delegates anymore to the prestigious Texas Boys State and Bluebonnet Girl State, I made a phone call to my fellow delegate alum, Commissioner David Fuentes. I knew he had had a good experience, and I went many years ago, but I stayed on as a senior counselor with Texas Boys State, so it was very dear and near to our hearts. And then I called Carlos Galvan from San Benito. We'll forgive him for being from Cameron County, but he is a practicing attorney here in Edinburgh. And so together with Judge Kino Flores, and then we recruited Ricardo Rodriguez as an honorary sponsor. We have Danny Vela from Lee's Pharmacy, Jaime Solis, who attended from Donna High School. And by the time we knew it, we had several alums. Half of the McAllen School Board attended Texas Boys State. Conrado Ito Alvarado, Sam Saldivar, Mr. Farina also is a delegate. So we are very proud to now send and sponsor delegates from across the valley. And so we thank you for your time. And here together, our delegates from Donna High School are testing and McAllen too. But we have our head drum major who just recently came within 1 point of advancing to state, and her name is Lily Garza. She leads our Panther Corps, and we have PSJ North Texas Boys State delegate Ethan Hernandez, whose mother is herself a Bluebonnet Girl State delegate, Judge Marisa Hernandez, who's here. Grandson of Cali Carranza. And then we have our second best Weslaco school, the Weslaco East Wildcats. Sorry, Brian. Brian De Luna is here.
All right, Brian.
So none of this could be possible without Commissioner Fuentes, Carlos Galvan, and the rest of our sponsors. And we thank you for your time. Thank you.
So, Judge, just
Can we
real
take a
quick.
picture with you?
Yeah, we will. Just give me 1 second. Texas Boys State and Girls State really like takes the kids through a week-long mock government where they create rules and regulations, laws, and then they run for office. And we encourage a lot of these kids who are outstanding in their academics. We encourage them to explore the option and the opportunity to serve the community as they grow, older, and they live in our communities. So we want good leadership, and Texas Boys State and Girls State is one way for them to get that experience and exposure to the things that we do on a regular basis. We've hosted them in my office for the last few years. I actually had one of them drive an excavator one time, and we took them out to some road projects, and we taught them a little bit about how we do things here at the county level. So it's an honor to be able to share that kind of experience with our young leaders, and to the parents who continue to guide them and support them in this. It's hard for parents to give up their kids for a week, right? But they find it in them as a part of their personal growth and personal journeys. And we encourage them to continue to keep the option open of serving your community in this capacity as you grow older, just not as a commissioner in Precinct 1, but you can do that anywhere else. But we thank them for being here, and their parents bringing them here today.
Well, you can run for county judge, but wait until I leave.
But we had 1 year, remember, Commissioner, where everyone was so impressed with what you do at Precinct 1. They all ran for county commissioner.
I think they all won. Don't let Chama's words switch. Just let them answer. Congratulations.
Okay, next item is item 21A.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Belinda Reyes, Precinct 4. Item 21A, requesting approval of a service agreement with Driscoll Health Plan, DHP, for the purpose of assisting the residents of Hidalgo County with education and training to increase families' awareness of health topics to promote a long-term development of healthier habits through the Health Education and Literacy Initiative, or HEAL, through Hidalgo County Precinct 4 as a primary contact for the term of 12 months with the authority for the county judge to sign the required documents.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. And with us here today, we have Ms. Delia Garza. She is a community outreach coordinator who works closely with us. She wanted to give a few remarks on this partnership.
Hi, good morning. Special thanks to Commissioner Lily Torres for like always being there for us. This is our third year for this with this project. So thank you very much, Commissioner, and thank you for inviting me also, and hope to continue our partnership. Thank you.
Item 21B, requesting approval to name a 40-foot unopened county road along and between lots 16, 15, 14, and 13, Block 1, lots 1, 2, 3, and 4, Block 4, as well as lots 1 and 4, Block 3, out of the Hardin Guild Tract, which is a subdivision of lands out of the Las Mesteñas Petitas y La Abra Grant, Hidalgo County, Texas, according to the plat or map thereof, recorded in Volume 4, page 14, map records, Hidalgo County, Texas, as D Rancho Road.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much for that. Item 22A, Budget and Management.
Yes, good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Item 22A, discussion, consideration, and approval for the use of ARPA funds on the Hidalgo County project, Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Administrative Offices Indoor Air Quality Equipment Project, which is ARPA project number ARPA-23-121-348. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 22B1, approval of certification of revenues by county auditor in the amount of $46,180.47 in relation to labor reimbursement received from Drainage District Number 1 for the Raymondville Drainage Project and appropriation of same. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Last one, 22C, approval of 2023 appropriation of funds from the unassigned fund balance of the supplemental court guardianship fund in the amount of $50,000 to fund legal services expenses. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. We're going to have to move to closed session. So pursuant to Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code, we'll be retiring to closed session to discuss items in Section 551.071, 72, 74, and 87. May I have a motion to do so?
Motion made.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I have 10:54. Okay, we're back from closed session. I have 7 minutes after 12. We do have some action items.
Yes. So Judge, Commissioners, under open session, item 28. So real estate acquisition, 28A, real estate acquisition appropriation for same, there's no specific action to be taken. 28B, pending or potential litigation, no specific action to be taken. 28C, discussion, consideration, possible action regarding response to public health emergency, there is no specific action to be taken. 28D, Fidela Valladares versus County of Hidalgo, Texas. Judge, Commissioners, there's no specific action to be taken, but we will proceed as discussed in closed session. Item 28E, Gloria Tagle and Jesus Tagle versus Hidalgo County. Judge, Commissioners, I'd like for the court to entertain a motion and assign defense on behalf of Hidalgo County to Ms. Josephine Ramirez's office at the Chief Civil Litigation District Attorney's Office.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 28, thank you. Item 28F, Nina Reyes and Jorge Lopez versus County of Hidalgo et al. Judge, Commissioners, there is no specific action to be taken, but we will proceed as discussed in closed session.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 28G, which is C4337-23-G, Texas Cordia Construction versus Hidalgo County. Judge, Commissioners, I'd like to refer to item 27A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements Under the Texas Local Government Code, Section 2620224A4, a professional service for the provision of legal services, representation in connection with litigation.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 27B, engaging with the firm of Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation, authority to submit letter of engagement subject to compliance with House Bill 495 specific to C-4337-23-G, Texas Coordinated Construction versus Hidalgo County.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 28H, C-0830-16-G, Argutedas Engineering Corporation versus Hidalgo County. Judge Commissioners, I'd like for the court to enter in a motion in settlement of Gutierrez Engineering Corporation versus Hidalgo County in the amount of $72,786.35.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 28I, EEOC charge number 451-2023-03081, K. Pineda versus County. Judge Commissioner, I'd like for the court entering a motion in settlement of, in the amount of $22,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 28J, claim of Antonio Sanchez. Judge Commissioner, I'd like settlement authority to make an offer in the amount of $6,977.63.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 28K, claim of Mary Louise Mares. Judge Commissioners, I'd like settlement authority to make an offer for full final settlement with release in the amount of $15,000.
So
Motion
moved.
to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 28L, claim of Jessica Castillo. Judge Commissioners, I'd like settlement authority to make an offer in the amount of $196.96.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. I think we can go to item 23A.
Good afternoon, Judge, Commissioners. Mr. Guerra, for the record, Ignacio Mesco from the Purchasing Department. 23A for Hidalgo County. 1, a discussion, consideration, and action of the Morganti, Texas renewal for the Builders Risk Insurance Policy in connection with the construction of the Hidalgo County Courthouse.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge Commissioners, we do have a public participation form for Ms. Fern McClarty on item 23A1.
Yes, we were just wondering, could you explain kind of what this is about? It's a renewal building risk insurance. Can you kind of give the public what's going on there?
Ms. Fern, this is part of the contract, and this is the builder's risk insurance for the courthouse while it's under construction.
This renewal of what we already had.
Right, yes, because it's time, it's a time
The
frame.
insurance lapsed. Your insurance lapses every time period, and it's renewed as long as it continues to be needed, and that's what this is.
Was there action taken on, yes. So, Mr. Amesco, I believe you have item B.
That's correct. Thank you, Mr. Guerra. B, requesting acceptance and approval of the Builder Risk Insurance Policy renewal total corresponding estimated cost of $226,309 with authority for the county judge and or county executive officers to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
All all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, requesting approval of PCO number 276 in connection with the construction of the Hidalgo County new courthouse from contractor vendor Morganti, Texas, subject to final legal review and approval with authority for the county judge and or county executive officer to sign all required documentation. PCO 276, total amount not to exceed $88,829. Recommend to approve.
Judge Commissioners, we do have a public participation form for the following items: 23A2, A3, and A4. Ms. Fern?
All right, this one, we were just wondering, what insurance is this? It's talking insurance extension, and I said I would ask that y'all would explain what this one is.
Again, it's part of the contract, and it's ensuring the construction of the new courthouse.
Well, I thought we just did that one with the last one.
There are two types of insurance coverages. One is a builder's risk insurance. That's under construction, and this is the other type of the other insurance that's required. Yes, it's a
The general
it's a
liability
GL.
insurance.
I'm sorry, I should have clarified. It's a general liability GL policy.
All right.
So we do need.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Three, requesting approval of construction change directive number 12 in connection with the construction of the Hidalgo County new courthouse from contracted vendor Morganti, Texas, with authority for the county judge and/or county executive officers to sign all required documentations. Construction check directive number 12, total amount not to exceed $947,881. I recommend to approve.
It's the same, Ms. Fern. This is the continuing process that we're working with the contractor
Okay.
in completion of the construction of the new courthouse.
I was called on, these are the problems that were with it, and I said, well, there's no backup, so I can't tell you.
No, but these are the CCDs and the various PCOs that we're working with the contractor so that we can continue, so that they can continue and finish up the construction of the courthouse.
So this is not the damaged or whatever that is? I mean, this is what they're asking, and I said, I didn't know.
Ms. Fern, I wouldn't be able to answer that at this time,
Okay,
but this is part of the process.
okay.
So we do need
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
4A, discussion, consideration, and action to authorize Malaguer County Executive Officer to approve the following change order for Morganti, Texas. Change order number 83, 84, 85, 88, and 90. I recommend to approve.
Ms. Fern, that it'll be the same answer. This is the process that we're working with the construction manager at risk, and this is to finalize the construction of the courthouse.
Okay, so for the person that were asking about these change orders, 83, 84, 85, 88, and 90, is there any time that the public will know what these are and the last ones that I asked about?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
B, discussion, consideration, and action to authorize Valdeguerra County Executive Officer to approve Morganti, Texas payment application number 62 with authority for the county treasurer to issue payment after review and auditing procedures are completed by county auditor and to issue a manual check if applicable. I recommend to approve.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
5, requesting approval supplemental agreement number 2 from B2C Engineering for the construction management services for Phase 2 project, courthouse demolition, and other services to extend termination date of the agreement. I recommend to approve.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
23B for Precinct 1, requesting approval of Amendment 1 to interlocal cooperation agreement between County of Hidalgo and Hidalgo County Emergency Service District Number 2 for temporary emergency medical services to provide access to emergency ambulance, healthcare, and other emergency services for citizens in rural areas within Precinct Number 1, not served with authority for county judge to sign all required documents. I recommend to approve.
Judge, Commissioners, we do have a public participation form, for Ms. Fern McCleary.
Again, we wanted kind of an explanation, because this is another one they didn't understand. It says, for citizens in rural area within Precinct 1 not served. I thought, and they thought with the ambulance service that we have, that they would be covered. Is this extra or something came up? And
No, this is an extension of the current
so
services.
we're
that are
paying
being
the 70,000 or whatever it was, plus this on top.
No, well, it's an extension of or it's a continuation of services into the next year.
Okay. All right.
Their contract is ending, so we're extending it.
Okay, that's what I needed. Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
23C for Precinct 2, 1A, requesting acceptance and approval of the final negotiated on-call professional engineering service agreement with Quintanilla, Helly, and Associate for project located within Precinct 2 on an as-needed basis, arranged and approved by Commissioner's Court on July 11, 2023, with authority for county judge to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Be requesting approval of work authorization number 1 with an estimated cost of $20,450 as submitted by Quintanilla Kelly Associates through Hidalgo County's Professional Engineering Services Agreement to provide preliminary design values and data collection, design controls, and construction phase service for the regional linear park improvement project phase 2 with authority for the county judge and commissioner precinct number 2 to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C, requesting approval of work authorization number 2 with an estimated cost of $37,100 as submitted by Quintanilla Hill and Associates through Hidalgo County's Professional Engineering Service Agreement to provide preliminary design values and data collection, design controls, and construction phase service for the all-inclusive parking lot project with authority for the county judge and commissioner precinct number 2 to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2A, requesting approval of work authorization number 1 with an estimated cost of, for the record, the correct amount is $11,135 as submitted by Terracon Consultant through Hidalgo County's Professional Engineering Service Agreement to provide construction material testing service for the regional linear park improvement project phase 2 with authority for the county judge and commissioner precinct number 2 to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
So move.
Second?
All in favor say aye. Motion carries.
B, requesting approval of work authorization number 2 with an estimated cost. For the record, the correct amount is $21,937.50 as submitted by Terracon Consultant to Hidalgo County's Professional Engineering Service Agreement to provide construction material testing service for the Precinct 2 Administration Complex Parking Lot Rehabilitation Project with authority for county judge and commissioner precinct number 2 to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We are requesting acceptance and approval of professional engineering services final negotiated agreement with B2C Engineering for the Hidalgo County Precinct number 2, Hidalgo Health Clinic Improvement Project, a rank and approved by Commissioner's Court on October 17, 2023, with authority for county judge to sign all required documentation. Recommend to approve.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
For requesting acceptance and approval of the final negotiated on-call professional surveying service agreement with Kane Lindsay for project located with precinct number 2 on an as-needed basis as ranked and approved by Commissioner's Court on October 17, 2023, with authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation. Recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
By requesting acceptance and approval of the final negotiated on-call professional engineering service agreement with B2C Engineering for project located within precinct 2 on an as-needed basis as ranked and approved by Commissioner's Court on October 17, 2023, with authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
6, requesting acceptance and approval of the final negotiated on-call professional engineering service agreement for geotechnical and construction material testing with Terracon Consultant for project located within precinct 2 on an as-needed basis as ranked and approved by Commissioner's Court on October 17, 2023, with authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation. I do recommend to approve.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
7, requesting acceptance and approval of the final negotiated on-call professional surveying service agreement with Quintanilla, Kelly, and Associates for project located within precinct number 2 on as-needed basis as ranked and approved by Commissioner's Court on October 17, 2023. I recommend to approve.
So move.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
23D for precinct 3, 1, requesting approval of change order number 7 with rim construction for mile 3 North Road from Townsville Road to FM 492 project in the amount of $23,000 as recommended by contracted project manager B2C Engineering. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, approval of supplemental number 1 to work authorization number 5 from LNG Engineering in the amount of $255,000 to amend Exhibit B and Exhibit D1 for delivery road project with authority for the county judge to sign all required documents. I recommend to approve.
So move.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
3, acceptance and approval of supplemental number 4 to work authorization number 3 between Hidalgo County LNG Engineering with the amount of $40,045 to provide professional engineering service for the precinct number 3, Veteran Boulevard, provide with the authority for the county judge to sign all required documents. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
23E for Precinct 4, 1, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 3 to work authorization number 2 between Hidalgo County and NLG Consulting Engineers for the Mile 5 project from Taylor Road to FM 2220 to relocate funds from construction management to project management services with authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
23F for County-wide, 1, action to establish and impose the following deadlines for the submission of requisition for goods and/or services requested, ordered and rendered before December 31st, 2023, for the general fund and all other applicable funding sources with the limited exceptions. 1, Friday, November 17, 2023, for all major purchases such as vehicles, furniture, equipment, and 2, Friday, November 24, 2023, for all minor day-to-day purchases such as supplies. I do recommend to approve.
Before we do that, I mean, Friday, November 24th is a holiday. Can you make it like Monday?
Yes, we can
Only
do it.
because that basically
for the
moves our
record,
cutoff to the
it will be
22nd.
Monday, November 27, 2023, for the all minor day-to-day purchases. Thank you, Commissioner.
I appreciate that. Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, requesting approval to award the sole responsible bidder meeting all the specifications and requirements for laboratory services with this Center for Disease Detection with authority for county judge to sign all required documents. I do recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Mr. Amezcua,
Yes, sir.
was your office working on placing something on the agenda with respect to the membership for TCAP, ERCOT?
Yes, it's under consent. agenda
Oh, it
item,
was,
sir.
I'm sorry, it was under
And it
consent.
was already,
Thank
it's
you.
already been approved.
Thank you. Thank you,
So
sir.
thank you.
Judge Commissioners, item 24, with your permission, there is no action or discussion under item 24A, 1, 2, and 3. Item 24B, I'm asking the court's approval to purchase real property, 4 acres, which is Harwell property from Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District located in Edinburgh, Hidalgo County, Texas, in accordance with the terms of the real estate sales contract with authority for the county judge and/or executive officer. Closing documents of such real property acquisition. That's the first action item.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 24B2, authority for county treasurer to issue payment via wire transfer to Sierra Title McAllen after review and auditing procedures are completed by our county auditor.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 24C is discussion, consideration, and action on Third Amendment to Memorandum of Understanding between County of Hidalgo and Lower Rio Grande Valley Development Council by and through Valley Metro for bus shuttle services.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 24D is approval to accept the settlement check from Progressive Insurance Company in the amount of $5,674.69, and this will settle an auto accident claim with one of our county vehicles.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 25A, or 25, discussion, consideration, possible action regarding A, county response to disaster health emergency. 1, American Rescue Plan Act funds, no specific action to be taken. Item 25B, measures necessary to preserve public health and safety, no specific action to be taken. And 25C, direction granting county government operations can be element to essential functions, no action to be taken, or no discussion. Judge Commissioners, we have gone to close and come out of closed session into open session. The court has taken the appropriate action. And so, for the record, item 29, there's no need to go back to closed session. And item 30, there is no need to go for the open session. Those two are no action. Before we adjourn, Judge Commissioners, our next Commissioners Court meeting is November 7th, and that is a morning meeting. Drainage District, 9:30 a.m., followed by Commissioners Court at 10 a.m.
So we'll have one next week?
I'm sorry?
So
No,
next week?
November 14th.
14th, I'm sorry, 14th, I'm looking at the little thing here. November 14th, my apologies. November 14th.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.